welcome back to my channel Joy in Life. Today I'm really excited to reveal this with you. This is the Daniel Smith 24 half pen set, and it's extra fine watercolor. You know, they always have that underneath their names, and I actually ordered it back in January, and because of the pandemic and all that, it didn't it was black ordered for a long time, and I just got my set last week, so I'm really excited to try this out with you. And I'm going to also compare it with the ultimate mixing palette that they had. I feel like 2 years back, probably it came out 2 years back. So we'll talk more about that later, but let me just open this up. I haven't even opened it, so let's do it together. So let me get the scissors to open it. The box itself was a little, can't do that, dented here and here. I ordered from Thick Bricks, and usually they're really good. I don't know, but this time there's a little dent there. But since I've been waiting for so long, I don't mind as much about the box. Although usually I do keep the box because I like it to be really neat and put it back in the box and all that. But still, you know, I don't want to go through the trouble of returning it and getting a new set and wait again. What if they don't have it and they refund me? I don't want that. So all right, so let me pull them out. I really like Daniel Smith colors, and the ultimate mixing palette is actually the one that my default, my go-to traveling palette. So it comes with two boxes. One is for the Daniel Smith extra fine watercolors, like the 24 colors are in here, and then there's another bonus set. So let's because we'll take a long time looking at that, right? So let's just open this one instead and see what it looks like in there. Okay. It's hard. Okay. All right, I'm really excited. I saw the pictures and I really like the logo. And wow. Oh, it's that. Oh, I may have to contact them. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe, but I can't if I'm doing the video today. So oh well, I may just talk to them and see if what they will say about it. Maybe I can just return this and get another one. So let's open it. I really like the color because it's matte black instead of like a shiny one. I hope that I can fix it somehow. It's less noticeable, but still there. I don't know. I want to cry now. Okay, so let's open it. So the 24 half pens are here, and as always, this is the standard size. Like if you want to take the whole thing out, and some people may choose to just put the half pen here instead. And then you can fit more in there because the middle row is really narrow and you cannot fit a lot of things in there. Maybe you can fit like a brush there, but it's very interesting because I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but it looks to me that it's tilted a little bit, like here, tilted toward there. They are tilted toward the middle of it. So that is very interesting. And so if you take the whole thing out when you're out there, then you get more mixing wells in here. And so this is really high quality, and given that it's high quality, it weighs quite a bit. And they have this ring that you can put your middle finger or like whatever finger through, and then you can hold your palettes. Depending on your preference, you can hold it and easily use it. So this is really good quality, although there's like a little bit of a dent in here, but I guess it is okay. So let me put this back first, and then let me open this one. Okay, I hope this one won't be bent as well. And if you don't know yet, Daniel Smith watercolors made in Seattle in the US, and that is why it's relatively less expensive for us to get than the rest of the world, so we are lucky in that way. Okay, so this one looks perfect, and I really like the logo. Let me zoom in manually. I don't know if it was focused, but it is very nice, right? It is very nice. And so there's a scratch here. Not too much, just like a tiny bit of it. Okay. Oh, and this time they come with this, and it shows you all the color, has all the information on there. I always like this, but I have to see how close it is with the real color, because I usually keep it with my watercolor. And so when I'm trying to pick the colors, sometimes it's so dark you cannot really see the real color in there. And so it's always handy to have a small swatch to go with it. So I'll see how close it is. Maybe I'll keep this one. So before we do the swatch, I want to compare this with the Ultimate Mixing Set. I got the Ultimate Mixing Set when it first came out, and I really like the colors, but I don't really like the palette as much. First of all, as you can see, because this is plastic, and so the color may not be completely be able to wash off from there. So sometimes, like, although I really like the color, and it is one of my go-to palette, but I feel like sometimes I usually bring more than one palette with me. I may not take this out just because there's not a defined mixing well in there. I've seen some hacks where people put glue just anywhere they want, and then make like 4 mixing well or 6, because I don't know if you can see it, but here, if I show you here, you can see that the color actually came down here. I didn't even pay attention to that. I never knew that it was here. But as you can see here, if you open it, and when you are just painting, first of all, it's hard to open. You have to open from the side. But because mine was open so many times, it's easier now. But when you are doing your color, the water will go down, and there's the gap, and it will go out, like the water will go out, and unlike this kind of mixing well, because there is something to stop the water from going everywhere. So that is not, the design is not as good, although it looks really good from the outside, right? I really like it. And this set also came with another like empty palettes that I can use for other colors, and I fill that up. And so usually I take one of this and then another thing, like maybe another type of palette with me when I travel. So I like the colors, but I really do not like this box. So when the 24 set came out, I decided to get it, first of all, because it's made in the US and I want to support them, and so then they know that people really crave for your half pans. Although I like their because this set is actually the value is pretty good. I don't remember exactly how I pay. I'm going to put it down below on the video. But I remember it was not too expensive if you compare to other 24 half pan sets. And it comes with the extra box that I can totally use. And so I decided to get this, although basically the colors are almost exactly the same, except that in the Ultimate Mixing sets, they have the Hansa yellow medium, and this one they have the light and they have the deep. So you see how this goes in the middle of those two. So that is the only difference, and all the other colors are repeated. But I feel like I like it so much, I will be able to really use it up if I get a good pen. So I plan to just take those colors and put it in another, like this extra half pens with a little bit of other colors that I like. So then that will be another travel set for me, and that will be much easier than using this palette. But the quality is good, and also when I get this one, it was filled actually like it's hand poured, right? And you can see that some of them are really like sticking out, and it was like even more higher when I got it, and I used quite a bit of it, and some of them are not as high, so it's like a difference. And I feel like this time they got the experience from last time, and these are really flat, basically like similar amounts. But for the Ultimate Mixing set, I think that is the first time having the half pen set. So there are like some of the pens maybe more, some of them maybe less. Okay, so without further ado, let's try it out. Let's swatch it. There are some color, I guess, like when when you are shipping it, it is common to have other colors in the palette, but I just clean it with the cloth first because I don't want it to be contaminated. And so before I actually do this video, I went on their website, and I have all the info. I find all the information about the set and the color, and I put all the information here. So if you saw my last video on the Schminke set, you see that I usually have this kind of swatch cards, and I put the information up there, and then I swatch it and add water, and then there's a size swatch, so I can see how how it will show when you have another layer of color. I did invent this, there's a lady who did the video, and I really like it, and last time I linked it, I'll link it again this time, but I really like this system, and now I'm using this, and I have a big binder of all the watercolor that I have. Although I feel like I don't know if I want to redo all this, because I actually have this set, and I did it for this set already. But for the purpose of showing you, I'm going to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet the color by spraying some water on it, and then I will start swatching it. I will speed the video up and have some music in the background, so then you don't have to stay with me for like 2 hours doing all this. So I hope you will enjoy this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And I usually do this kind of arts supply reviews, and also I do some craft videos here as well. I plan to do more later on, but subscribe and give me a like, so then I get more motivation to do my videos. And so thank you in advance. So let me start. So because I see that there is some other color on here and which I don't really like, I will try to lift it to see if that works. Oh, it does, but I forgot that my pen was not micron, so usually that's what I use, but today I used another one. Let me show you. I used this one instead, and obviously is not waterproof, so I'm not going to mess with it. I will just, you know, lift it like that. Learn from my mistake. Don't forget what kind of pen you use before you put watercolor on top of it. So the swatch is finally done. I'm excited to let you know that I'm really happy with the set, which I expected because you know, they have always good quality colors, but the other thing is I've used the Ultimate mixing set for a while, so I know what to expect from the colors. One thing that I really like is that they usually a lot of their color have a granulation, and I like that. You know, it depends on what look you go for. You may or may not like it, but for me, I really like it because it makes the color more interesting. So again, I made some mistakes, like because I touched it, whatever. So Jan's Gray, I thought at first when I got my Ultimate mixing set, I feel like, oh, why is there a black in there or gray? Like I can easily mix it, but I use it quite a lot, and it's like it saves your time basically. Depending on what I do, sometimes I mix the color myself, but sometimes I simply use this. So I really like it. All the colors are beautiful, as you can see, and as you can see, like for some other watercolors, sometimes I have to go back and dip the color a couple of times before I can really, like, I feel like it's saturated enough in my brush. But this set's no problem at all. It reacts really easily, and the color is really intense, at least for most of them. So it is really good. And today I used a size 8 brush, and so that holds a little bit more water, and sometimes that may be the reason why I have to dip it a few more times, but it is really good. I really like this undersea green, and I do not think that I have that in the Ultimate mixing set, because you know, the new set is there are 24 colors and the old set is 15, so we got 9 new colors. So I feel like just even for the 9 new colors and the 2 boxes that you get, plus, you know, the 15, it is really a value set. I feel like so I really like this color, and this green is very interesting as well. I feel like it may be good for certain type of color. The sap green is always beautiful. So this is the second half of the set. I'm going to show you the first half of it. And now that they are dry, I can touch them and I can put them together without worrying. Oh, and I want to mention about this Indian red, because at first when I used it, I didn't think I like it so much, but I feel like I use it quite a bit. And for me, I feel like it gives me a really classy kind of feeling. So I really like it. And even when you use it on flowers, it is really pretty. Okay, so let me just take this away and show you the first half of it. And this buff titanium is really interesting as well. Again, like the first time I get the Ultimate mixing set is there, and I thought that, oh, you know, it's just like almost like off-white. What am I going to use it for? And I didn't think that I would use it much, but actually that was not the case. I used it quite a bit, and sometimes it is good to use it to mix with other colors to get some effects that I want as well. So I feel like it is pretty useful. And as I mentioned before, the Ultimate mixing set has the Hansa yellow medium, and there's the light and the deep, and those 2 colors are new to me. I mean, comparing to the old set, so that is nice. And those are the old colors, and the ultramarine blue is always very nice. I really like the granulation always, and that is really a good color. And the rose color is pretty useful as well. If you didn't get the old set, you know, it's not a new color, but you know, if you didn't get the old set, it's a new color to you. Because you know how pink is always really hard to get. If you don't have the color, when you want to mix something that it's like pinkish, it's really hard. But I feel like this color, if you add more water, you can achieve some kind of pink, which is very nice. And the turquoise is very nice as well. And again, a lot of this granulating, some of them are not, but most of them are. And again, like I really like that effect. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will hope to see you next time. And if you can subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and comment below. Let me know if you have the ultimate mixing set, and do you like the old one better or the new one better, because the price is quite a difference. This is $120 something, I believe, and the old set was around like $70 something. So it's still like a big difference, but you get 9 more in here. However, if this is sufficient for a lot of people, I would say, like honestly, but I just do not like the box, that's all. But I still appreciate like the logo, and it looks so nice. And I guess I'm biased because I just like the brand so much. So I'm really happy with the set, and the box is really with quality, and I really like this add-on. That is very nice. So let me know what you think. Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye. Have a good day.